Hello, my friend. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. I hope you all doing good. God is good all the time. Be blessed. Smile. Say hi to other people because it doesn't cost anything. It might make somebody's day. If you want to bless your brother, very simple. Click that like button and subscribe to the channel. This channel is for the people. We don't care about the team you support. We care about football. We have a lot of topic to cover today. And let's not waste your time. Let's cut the BS and jump to the main topics. Let's go. Chelsea are champions of the world now. You see people celebrating in churches. Yeah, this is in Africa somewhere where people are enjoying Chelsea winning the Club World Cup. Young, old, babies, everybody smiling, everybody praising the Lord. I think the offering today might be very, very good. The pastor is going to enjoy it because when people are excited, you got good money from them, right? But yeah, Chelsea did their thing. Nobody believed that they can get to that level, and they are doing it. So, in a very, very high level. So we had to give them credit. Let's go to Fabrizio Romano. Barcelona have sealed all the documents of Marcus Rashford, and he's set to land in Spain. Fabrizio understands that Barcelona will pay 14 million gross as salary coverage plus bonuses linked to appearances. So this brother is gonna get 14 million no matter what, but he can also get bonuses if they win the La Liga or they win the Champions League or he score a certain amount of goals. So this is a very, very good deal for somebody who was absolutely nowhere, in the last year or so. Marcus Rashford been struggling, and I think he's the luckiest man on earth to land this job from Barcelona. He need to take it with both hands and show people why Barcelona are paying him that kind of money. United are not going to get any money from his loan. It's a free loan. They just want to free some wages. And it's up to Marcus Rashford to seal that place and make a permanent move to Barcelona. Next year, it's the Club World Cup. Not Club World Cup. It's the National Team World Cup, if you know what I mean. The Nation World Cup. So he needs to prove people wrong. Everybody that criticized him, he needs to be there and show them that, yeah, I play for Barca. Look at me now. This is very funny video here. Let's listen from Marcus Rashford in Spanish. Perfect Spanish.
Hola aficionados del Barcelona, soy Marcus Rashford, soy hincha del Barcelona desde pequeño. Es un sueño fichar por un club tan grande. Esto es libertad, dejar ese circo del Manchester United. Hello Barcelona fans, I'm Marcus Rashford. I have been Barcelona fan since I was a baby. It's a dream to sign for such a big club. This is freedom. Leaving that circus Manchester United. Visca Barca. That bum Amorim said that he will prefer to play a 65-year-old man than play me. He is the worst Manchester United coach in the history. I'm going to prove him and all my haters wrong at Barcelona. Manchester United must sack that clown Amorim before it's too late. He will get them relegated. That dude can't even manage a Sunday league team. Believe me.
Yep, it's kind of funny, but true what that baby is saying, right? Moving on. Atletico Madrid have now made a direct contact with Renato Vega camp, and the player is keen on the move. Chelsea insists on package worth at 40 million to sell Vega, while Atletico are prepared to advance in negotiations. It's going to be a very good business for Chelsea. They bought him last summer for 12 million and they are getting 40 million. That is a lot of money, but they are losing also a very good player, quality player. Him and Maresca don't see eye to eye. That is the reason he's leaving. Has nothing with his quality as a center back or as a full back. So I hope Chelsea don't regret for this. So good luck to him. And remember also that I think Bayern Munich, Vincent Company also been asking for the signing of Vega. He was on loan at Juventus since January. And now Chelsea could get some very, very good money for a short period of time. All right, so we talked about Marcus Rashford, another Chelsea player that been in headlines this morning. Some news told us that Axel Disasi were in contact with Neom. This is a new promoted club in the Saudi Pro League. They are a very rich club. They wanted to buy him, but Ben Jacobs actually came after that to say no, they abandoned the proposal. So it's not going to happen, but Disasi is on the move this summer. Benjamin Sesko, remember him? Arsenal, or let's say Arteta really wanted him, but Berta, the sporting directors, was or is a big fan of Gyokeres, so they decided to go for Gyokeres, and Sesko couldn't find anywhere to go. His price tag is too high. Everybody is asking for 100 million, 80 million for any striker at the moment. So he was kind of nowhere. Saudi wanted him. He didn't want to go to Saudi. And now, like, options are shrinking because Liverpool just got Ekitike that we're going to discuss in this video. And Arsenal got Gyokeres, of course. Chelsea got Joao Pedro and Liam Delap, so they don't need Sesko anymore. So the options are shrinking, and it looks like Manchester United put him on their list, on their short list, and in that short list, they have Ollie Watkins and Nicholas Jackson. So we don't know what's going to happen because Manchester United need to sell in order to buy. We continue. Yeah, so this is the news that came from L'Equipe this morning saying that Neom are interested in Disasi. Just to confirm what I told you previously in the same video, L'Equipe is a very good source in France. So they said, you know, negotiation between club to club, not on the player side, but it was ended very quickly according to Ben Jacobs. Garnacho could join Chelsea. People said that Garnacho is a bad boy. We all know that. And in terms of, you know, the dressing room and getting in trouble with the coaching staff and all that. But it looks like Chelsea sees something in Garnacho that other people don't see. The majority of Chelsea fans don't want to see him at Chelsea, but it's not about the fans. The end of the day, if the management team at Chelsea decide to go for Garnacho, it looks like it could be a deal, some kind of swap deal between Nicholas Jackson and Garnacho, or some money involved. We don't know, but I just don't know what position he's gonna play and who's gonna sit on the bench. You don't bring somebody like him and pay a lot of money, like 60, 70 million, to make him sit on the bench. So it's very interesting. Chelsea, sometimes you just don't understand what they are trying to do. So let's now talk about Liverpool, right? Because under Klopp, they made people believe that they don't spend any money, and if you spend 100 million on a player, and that is evil. Money was evil back then, but now they spent a lot of money. I don't know what the narrative is gonna be now, but you know, nobody is gonna say that we don't spend money, that's why we don't win. So this is a lot of pressure on the manager here. They got Florian Vint, they got Hugo Ekitike for 90 million, Florian Vint for 135 million euros. We're talking about euros here. If you put in another currency, it's going to be different. But you got the point. Because people will leave comment telling you, oh, it's not 100 euro, it's 80. It's not 100 million, but they forgot to mention the currency. So it could be 100 million euro, $100 million, or 100 million pound. You got the point. They got Darwin Núñez for 100 million back then. They are spending 60 million here, 30 million there, 40 million there. They spend a lot of money, and they still claim that the money is coming from Coutinho money. They spent already more than 800 million since Coutinho left the club, and they bought Van Dijk for 75 million. Alisson Becker for 68 million, but still all that you see here is Coutinho 150 million money that is covering 800 million. They wanted to break the bank for Caicedo. They wanted to pay 60 million for Lavia. So it tells you that when people are crying about money, it makes no sense anymore. Real Madrid have contacted Liverpool to ask about Konate this summer. The Red have not given up on extending his contract, according to L'Equipe. And remember that they offered him a contract, but he's asking for more money or the same kind of contract than other people in the team. So that is his right to say, why are you paying this kind of money to such and such? How about me? But it looks like his mind is turned a little bit to Real Madrid. It's going to be interesting. If he doesn't sign, I think Liverpool are going to be forced to sell him. And if they sell him, I think Mark Gay is going to be the guy to replace him at Liverpool. So Ibrahim Konate, keep an eye on that. We don't know what's going to happen. L'Equipe also reporting about Saliba. Real Madrid are keeping a close eye on the situation of Saliba ahead of potential future move. So in order to be sure that Saliba is staying at Arsenal, Arsenal need to tie him to a new contract. He hasn't signed a contract, 2 years left on his current. If he refuses to sign, Arsenal are gonna be forced to sell. The problem with Arsenal is they are not winning trophies. And for a quality player like Saliba, he knows that if he goes to Real Madrid, he will win trophies. Under Mikel Arteta, it's been all vibes so far, no trophies. And in the next coming years, if they don't win anything, they're going to lose a lot of quality players. Okay, guys, stay with me and continue to click the like button as we go. Okay, Manchester United have held talks with Ali Barrett, Nicholas Jackson's agent, over a potential move. A deal depends on outgoings, but it's one that could happen. under the right circumstances, according to Nizer Kinsella. And I just talked about this deal that could involve Garnacho, so I'm not going to repeat myself. Let's move on. Randall Muani. This is very, very funny. Frankfurt been making crazy, ridiculous amount of money in the last few years. So PSG bought Muani for 95 million and then sold him to Frankfurt. No. That is not true. They didn't sell him. They loaned him out. They bought him from Frankfurt. Let me rephrase this. They bought him for 95 million from Frankfurt, and then they loaned him out. Now, the deal was to send also Ekitike in the same deal for 16.5 million to Frankfurt. And look what happened. Ekitike now signed for Liverpool for 95 million, and Randall Muani market value is going down. This is a scam here. And look at the amount of money that Frankfurt made in the last few years. 373 million. I don't even know which one is a hit, like Sebastian Haller. When they sold him to West Ham, it didn't do good in the Premier League. Marmoush is doing good so far at City. We don't know how Ekitike is going to do at Liverpool. And you can also see Randall Muani struggled in the French league, and now it's difficult to find him a club. Luka Jovic also came from Frankfurt, didn't hit the ground running at Real Madrid, and now he's just an average player. You can even put, I think, Andre Silva also played for them. So we have to be very careful about the players or the strikers that come from Germany. Joelinton, remember him at Newcastle United? It took like 3 years for him to start performing good in the Premier League, and especially when Eddie Howe decided to change his position from striker to midfielder. So don't celebrate too quick yet when you sign a striker from Germany, because you don't know what you got. Raheem Sterling. Chelsea are looking for 20 million on him. I don't think anybody is going to pay that kind of money, though. He's still on 350K a week, even still like 2 years left on his contract. Nobody is going to buy him for 20 million. 10 million, yeah. Free loan, yeah. But I don't see Chelsea getting anything from him. They might negotiate to terminate his contract, shake hands, let him go, because the salary is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, people, so I think I covered pretty much everything in this video. I will be back for more news at some point today, but let's talk about Gyokeres. Early on, we saw some news from Portugal saying that he's going to Manchester United. Immediately, I said it was fake news because, he said that his goal is to join Arsenal and only Arsenal. They're still negotiating. It's taking long, but I think he's going to end up by signing for Arsenal and not Manchester United. The talks been really very, very tough. Ben Jacobs, latest here, saying that Manchester United haven't made any bid. So it was just paper talk, for clickbait and stuff. People were reporting this morning that Gyokeres is going to Manchester United. It didn't make any sense, but it is what it is. That is the nature of social media. So Arsenal, they have just to pay the money and get this guy, Arsenal are already on tour, and there is no Gyokeres on that airplane. Arsenal fans are not happy at all. Chelsea still keen on getting Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen with that one. Luis Diaz is wanted by Vincent Company at Bayern Munich. So Liverpool are trying to get his replacement, and his replacement could be Malik Fofana from Lyon. Let's keep an eye on that one. So I think, yeah, that's all we have for you right now. Let's wait and see. Oh, you see Brian Mbeumo here at Manchester United Training Center. He underwent his medical. Everything is all right, and he's going to make officially his move to Manchester United.